Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today the topic we'll be discussing is the customer gap. The contrast between customer expectations and perceptions is known as the customer gap. Customer expectations are standards customers relate to service experience. Customer perceptions are subjective assessment of actual service experience. Let's take a look at the diagram of the customer gap. You get the expected service to the perceived service. Let's take a look at the 4 provider gaps in greater detail. Gap 1. Not knowing what customers expect. Insufficient market research orientation. This is market research inadequacy, and service quality research isn't the pivotal focus. Then you get market research usage inadequacy, poor upward communication, and poor communication between contact employees and managers. Then you get the deficient relationship focus, market segmentation insufficiency, and it concentrates on transactions instead of relationships. Let's take a look at the example. Supermarket managers assume shoppers want brand name items and self-checkout stations, whereas shoppers are concerned about store cleanliness and employee friendliness. Next, we get provider gap 2, not selecting the right service quality designs and standards. Service design deficiency is vague, undefined service designs and unsystematic new service development process. The lack of customer-driven standards, inadequate customer-driven standards, and lacks formal process for imposing service quality goals. Lastly, you get irrelevant physical evidence and servicescape. Servicescape design fails to meet customer and employee needs, and insufficient maintenance and updating of the servicescape. Let's take a look at the example. Fast food restaurant managers tell employees to fill orders quickly without specifying the acceptable time duration. Let's move on to provider gap number 3. Not delivering to service design and standards. Poor HR policies. Employee technology job fit deficiency, and ineffective recruitment. Customers are unable to fulfill roles. Customers who have insufficient knowledge of their roles and responsibilities, as well as customers who adversely affect each other. Then we get problems with service intermediaries, challenges controlling quality and consistency, and tension between empowerment and control, followed by failure to match supply and demand is the irrelevant customer mix, and complete dependency on price to smooth demand. Finally, service recovery insufficiency is the poor encouragement to listen to customer complaints and failure to make amends when things don't work out. The example: call center managers have certain standards for how many calls a rep completes each hour. If they find it challenging to meet the goal, then managers may advise more training. Finally, you get the last one, provider gap 4, not matching performance to promises. Poor integrated marketing communication. This lacks interactive marketing communication plan, as well as it lacks strong internal marketing program. Next, you get ineffective management of customer expectation. This is poor customer expectation management via all kinds of communication, and poor inadequacy of customer education, followed by overpromising in advertising, as well as overpromising in personal selling. Lastly, Horizontal communication insufficiency is the inadequate communication between sales and operations, as well as inadequate communication between advertising and operations. Let's take a look at the example here. Sales associate at a clothing boutique may welcome customers, ask if they need help finding anything. They may offer to prepare a fitting room for them. Whereas the sales associate may be providing firm's expected quality service. Customers may perceive this as overwhelming based on experiences at other stores. Let's focus on closing the gap. To succeed in closing the gap, all gaps from 1 to 4 have to be closed and kept closed. The service quality gaps model aids service quality firms in trying to improve the quality service and services marketing. This is the diagram of the Servqual model, which aids in improving the quality service and service marketing. If you found this video beneficial, then please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the like button as well as the bell notification button to keep updated with my latest posts. And if there are any research topics that you'd like me to enlighten you about, then please do drop it in the comments below.